How were you positioned in the last week? How much money did you make?
I definitely can't talk about that. You know, it's never, I've been doing this for 20 years. It's never been my job to, predict the start of a crash, pick the top of the market, pick the bottom of the market. My job has always been risk mitigation. Picking crashes, I think, is impossible. Timing crashes is impossible. If you require a forecast in your investment thesis in order to, I think, do well, I think you're just doing it wrong. Let's remember that markets don't crash like this. The way it happens is markets crash like this, and then this, and then this. It's really meant to shake out the weak hands. It's meant to get you short at the bottom and then sort of rip your face off. It's an impressive thing to behold what this market can do. So, at the end of the day, what I do is really just provide an insurance-like payoff for my clients.
Well, let's look at what happened in the last few days. We have a full screen that I want to pull up for you that shows the move in the VIX, right? 20 points, that was a record. But the move in the S&P was only about 4.1%, not the biggest drop that we've seen. In fact, one of the biggest drops, say, a 9% decline. You only saw 13 change in the VIX. What does that tell you about the market distortions?
We are living in a sort of reality distortion. And let's remember that when it comes to what happened the last few days and when it comes to what's going to happen ahead, all roads lead to central banks and the Fed. They're why this is happening. There's why people had these incredibly naive trades on. Where the Fed makes us feel like we're in a benign investing environment. We're not. We've been here before. Let's remember the great moderation of the mid-2000s. We've seen this play out before. It's going to do the same thing again. But I don't, it's so naive that people think that they can put trades on like this short volatility trade. I firmly think that people don't really believe it. It's just in this low rate environment, we're forced to chase things, do crazy things. I think Dylan put it best. People don't do what they believe. People do what's convenient, and then they repent. And I think what we saw the last few days is some repenting, and I think there's a lot of repenting to come.